Hi everyone, this is ERT backup camera. Open the package. This is the power cable or the backup camera. This is the 26 phase video cable. And this one is the listen play backup camera. Open this bag. First, you need to connect its power cable to the red side. Yeah. And then find your reversing line and connect this red wire to the positive power and the black to the ground. And then the LED light will be on automatically. Next one, you need to connect as video cable. Find the RCA connector to the yellow side of the backup camera and connect the other side to your monitor or your radio RCA connector. And then your monitor will be on automatically, and the picture is pretty cool. It's very clear. So the process is first connect as power cable to your reversing line, and then connect as video cable to your monitor. Yeah, that's all. Hi everyone, this is me again. This is ERT02 ERT backup camera. This is the listen play backup camera. This is the 26 phase RCA video cable, and this is as power cable. First, you need to connect as power cable to the power. You need to find your reversing line and connect this red wire to its positive power and the black wire to the ground. And then connect as video cable. This RCA connector to the RCA connector or backup camera. And the other side, you need to connect as RCA connector to your monitor or screen or radio or audio. And then your monitor will be on automatic. And I think this video is pretty clear. As you can see, this is the backup camera and this is the monitor. If your screen is better than this monitor, the picture will be better. So the process is, first you need to connect the backup camera to the power of your reversing light, and then connect as video cable to your monitor or your screen or the radio. So that's all. Thanks for your watching.
This basically is going to mount above or below your license plate. So your screws for your license plate are going to go through here, and then it's going to mount right above that. The camera portion actually swivels, so you can adjust it for whatever angle you need your backup camera to be. And then your wiring is pretty much straightforward. You got a power and a ground, and then this is your antenna for the wireless system. So your antenna will actually give the signal out to the monitor will receive that, and then you will have your picture. These just wire up to power and ground of one of your reverse lights. That way the camera comes on when you go into reverse, and then goes off whenever you are in drive or another mode. So this shouldn't be too terribly hard to get wired in. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna mount it to the license plate, which is down there. And then we are going to run it to, I think, this reverse switch, or reverse light, excuse me. So we'll have to get the cover off, get to the wiring, splice the wiring in, run it down underneath, and then over to the license plate. So let's get that light off and get to cracking at this. So getting your tail light or tail lens off is actually pretty easy. Most models just have a couple screws. The tail light comes right off. You want to make sure you check with your manufacturer's way of getting it done, but for my truck, it's just 2 screws. So let's get this off here. Now, I kind of fibbed a little bit. I said we were going to do it on this side. I think we're going to wire it for this side instead, and here's why. Before I got this truck, somebody tried putting in one of these light bars. You can kind of see it down here. It's one of the ones like you've probably seen on the back of Russ Belt's truck. I know he did a video over it as well. But it's a wire, or it's a LED light bar system that does your brake, your reverse, all that kind of stuff. Well, they had it wired in at one point, and everything's just really short, and I don't want to get into this side any more than what I have to. So we're going to come over here to this side where there's plenty of room to splice into. Got my power, got my ground. What we'll do is we'll splice in here, we'll run it down into the bed of the truck, and then underneath to where the license plate is. So, like I said, let's get to wiring. So as for tools that we're going to need to do this installation, we're going to need a pair of snips to be able to cut the wires. We're going to need a pair of crimpers for our connectors, and we're going to need a lighter, because these connectors have, not only do they have heat shrink in them, but they also have the low temp solder in the middle of them for better connectivity. So we'll need at least these things. If you want to do it on the cheap way and, wire nut them together, I wouldn't recommend that, because then they're not solid connections. But, you can install it however you want to install it. But this is how I'm going to go about installing mine, with some premium components, and get them clipped in right here. Okay, so we've got the wire ran up through the bottom of the vehicle up to here, and like I said, we've got red for power and black for ground. Pretty standard stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to splice these to these wires. That way we have power to the system whenever we have the reverse light on. This part would go so much better if I had a butane torch. Okay, so we got the wiring done. I got the solder points melted. That's my most important part. I will come back and do the heat shrink portion of it later when I have my butane torch from work. So let's get this put back in here, and then we'll worry about doing the license plate portion. So next comes the somewhat easy part of the installation. We just got to take out the 2 bolts here, put this up here, and then tighten it back down. I don't think you guys need a video on how to tighten license plate screws. So this is pretty much going to go here, and then we're going to wrap up all the wiring, stick it up underneath, and then we can move inside to the other portion of getting everything powered on. After everything is all said and done, your installation should look like that.
Hey guys, what's going on?